Go YouTube, go YouTube, go YouTube, go YouTube.
Empire.
Alright, y'all, so by reading the title, you already know what this video is gonna be about, okay? When I say kick somebody out, it don't mean, hey, pack your stuff, get the hell out, I don't want you living here no more, you are freeloaded. No, it don't mean that. It don't mean be ratchet. It means be a respectable adult. Unless it's under certain circumstances and they just being rude as hell and they procrastinate and they trying not to get out, that's when you can, do what you need to do to get them out. Never, ever let anybody come live with you, okay? Unless you know for a fact that that person is not lazy, that person is going to do what they came here to do, that person is going to try to help you out, that person is going to, help you benefit, then never, ever let anybody come live with you. If that person ain't clean, don't let them come live with you. If they ain't planning on getting a job or, at least be in school, do something, they don't need to be living with you. Before they come live with you and you decide that you want to let them live with you, you need to set some ground rules. Ground rule number 1, make sure that you clean up after yourself. Now, I know that this one seems like common sense, but you will be surprised at how many people don't clean up after themselves. Like, you will be picking up their shirt here and there and picking up a pair of pants here and there, and you will be the only one washing all the dishes, even though they the ones eating all your food because you always at work here and there. Like, people take advantage of people and don't have no consideration for the other person. And it's crazy because you would think that consideration and respect and privacy and boundaries just automatically come into play because you're living with that person. You're in their space. They were nice enough to let you stay there, and yet there still isn't any of the things I just said. So that's rule number 1. Make sure that they are clean and that they're going to pick up after themselves. Hygiene is on point because you don't want to have people come into your house and it stank, or, they dirty, or, they ain't brushed your teeth. Anything like that, you want to clear that up. Ground rule or guideline number 2, make sure that they are really coming there to do what they came to do. Meaning, if they tell you that they want to live with you because they don't have anywhere to go, and you decide that you don't want them staying with you just to be staying with you, make sure that you let them know, hey, you need to be looking for a job. Hey, when you get that job, make sure that your next plan is a car, because you don't want to go to get an apartment and then you have no way to get back and forth to work. Make sure that person has a plan, or if they don't, you need to sit down with them and help them come up with a plan. Like, help them figure out what it is that they want to do with their life. Okay, so if it's get a job, tell them, hey, the plan is this. You're supposed to be getting a job, getting a car, getting a place. Make sure that it's all out there on the table for both of you to see and understand before you move in. Number 3, some people move into your place with a plan and goals, and it don't happen. They get comfortable, they get lazy, they get used to having a place to stay, they get used to you paying all the bills, they get used to you buying all the food. They become moochers, freeloaders, users. So we need to make sure that we are constantly reminding them that they are not staying with you forever. Okay? You don't live here. You need to be petty like I would and be like, dang, oh, heck on my lease right here. Look at this girl. Or look at this man showing the lease. They'll see that their name ain't on it. That'll give them a little hint. You need to get the step in. Like Martin and Gina, get the hell out. Don't kick them out like that purposely, rudely, but just try to show hints. And when I say hints on kicking them out, if you see that there's a place that's hiring and you notice that they ain't been filling out no applications, bring their ass an application. If you go in there and they ain't got no paper applications, bring their ass home the website, because I know you got internet and a laptop. They can ask you, or you can pick them up and tell them, hey, we going to the library, so you can go fill out this application real quick. If you see that there is a car for sale, okay, you take a picture of it with your smartphone or your camera or whatever the case may be, and you bring it home and you say, hey, look at this car that I saw for sale. Girl, that's bad. What? And you need a car? Girl, call these people up, girl. And all we gotta do is get you a job. Yes. See how that falls into place? Make sure that you are sending hints. Like, remind them that they are not staying with you forever. Only if they aren't doing anything. If they're doing stuff to benefit themselves, benefit you, then of course they know that they're not staying there. Like, don't rub it in their face that they're staying with you. But if they ain't showing no type of progress, zip, zero, none of that, nada, then that's what you need to do. You go home showing them the car, and then it turns into them saying, oh, I need to get a job so I could get me a car. Like, get them excited and motivated to do what they said that they were going to do when they came to live with you. Sometimes people get comfortable, or sometimes they give up because they have been looking for a job and the job just isn't coming as quick as they would like it to. So you have to make sure that you're not only letting them stay with you, but you're pushing them and encouraging them and motivating them to want to do what it is that they said they were going to do when they came to stay with you. To wrap this all up, stop trying to use people. Like, you should want to do stuff for yourself. Like, you should want to have your own job, your own car. That way nobody won't be able to complain to you. Nobody won't be able to try to give you rules to follow, because it's all yours. It's your stuff. You bought it. You worked for it. You paid for it. Like, it's all yours. So make sure that if you are the person that's staying with someone, have some consideration and get your shit together, okay? If you are the person that's letting someone stay with you, don't judge them. Don't throw it in their face that they're staying with you unless they're one of the people that I talked about earlier. Just make sure that you are helping them out as well. Check on them every once in a while to see how the progress is going. Do an update depending on how long you gave that person to stay with you. Do updates. Like, if you give them 6 months, do every month or every 2 months. If you gave them 6 weeks, do every week or every other week. Like, just sit down with that person and make sure that you guys have an adult conversation every once in a while, just to make sure that things are going according to plan and see how you can help each other and things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching me. Until next time.